sweetie.
I hope you can hear me well.
How was your weekend then?
Oh, I would call it an international day of laziness. Because all I was doing is watching a bunch of movies, one of which was The Mask with Jim Carrey.
Sounds nice actually. I guess I have watched it, but I'm not sure. Could you give me some hints on the plot?
Sure, but let me change my location first, please. Nah, I guess I'm good. When he put on the mask, or the mask put him on, he acted as a total weirdo, but could get everything he wanted despite.
Well, probably you mean to say that he acted like a weirdo and not as a weirdo.
But I only say what I mean, dear.
Okay then.
So he could swirl as the wind in a dance with every woman he wanted.
He could swirl as the wind? Sounds so odd. Maybe you meant to say he could swirl like a wind? No?
No.
Okay.
He could also pretend to be working like head of a bank and fill his pockets with money from it.
I would like to hear that he pretended to be working as the head of a bank, but
You always make such a big deal of such small and insignificant words. I feel as I am starting to get offended.
as I'm your friend, you know I wish all the best to you. So that's why I would like to explain you the rules of using as and like in English. So let's begin with the word like. We use the word like as a preposition before a noun or a pronoun, and it means similar to. For example, he runs like a wind. Or, talking about your particular story, he could swirl like a wind in a dance with a woman. As for the as, it can be used as a preposition with the meaning in the role of. For example, as your friend, I would like to tell you that you are not a very good storyteller. We also use as when we talk about somebody's job positions. For example, he worked as a singer, or in the case of the mask, we may say that the mask could pretend to be working as the head of the bank in order to rob it and not be caught afterwards. So, summing it all up, in its correct option, your story would sound like: when he put on the mask, or the mask put him on, he acted like an absolute weirdo, but could get everything he wanted despite. He could swirl like the wind in a dance with every woman, pretend to be working as a head of the bank, and fill his pockets with money from it.
That actually gets quite interesting. But I'm still not sure whether I will forgive you for your friendship misconduct.
Even if I tell you that the conjunctions as and like could be used in the same meaning in comparisons? Well, what I mean is, sometimes you actually are free to choose between like and as. For example, the sentences nobody understands him like I do and nobody understands him as I do would be pretty similar, but like would be slightly less formal.
Okay, I'm just playing, Dee. You know I love you.
Happy to hear that. See ya, sweetie.